this is Rabnia's blog, and welcome to another general discussion series. So today's general discussion is going to be on me giving out tips about what to do when you're a first time going to a Comic Con. And before I get into this topic video, I would like to remind everybody that new videos will be posted up every Sunday. It could be Sunday night, Sunday morning, or Sunday evening, depending on when I can get the videos posted up. And if you happen to see a video posted up during the week, that must mean that there was a TV show or movie news that was released during the week that I wanted to cover. So those would be considered special videos, but new videos would be posted up every Sunday. So now let's get into this topic video. Some tips to have when you're going to the Comic Con for the first time. Now, as you may have known, I went to the Soda City Comic Con in South Carolina last week, and I actually posted up a video about my time at the Soda City Comic Con. But it was also my first time I ever been to a Comic Con, and so I wanted to give out some tips to people who are thinking about going to a Comic Con for the first time and what they should do to like prepare for a Comic Con. So the first thing you should know is you don't bring food to a Comic Con. Now it varies from Comic Con to Comic Con. You know, you might go to this one Comic Con where they'll allow you to bring food and drinks with you, and you might go to another Comic Con where they're like, you know, you can't bring food or drinks with you because we have food and drinks prepared for you. So when I went to the Soda City Comic Con, they told me, you know, I couldn't bring food or drinks because they already had food set out for us. So again, it all depends which Comic Con you go into. And at least in the case with Soda City Comic Con, I couldn't bring food or drinks because they already had food or drinks prepared for us. But if you need if in terms of getting food or drinks at the Comic Con, I would say that you should definitely bring a bottle of water, or at least get a bottle of water if they have vendors that sell drinks, because you know, you'll be walking around the area all day, so you're gonna need some water to like replenish you when you're walking around the Comic Con all day. So um I definitely would get a bottle of water if you're gonna be walking around the convention center or the venue all day when you go into a Comic Con. So that's one of the main things you should know about when you go into a Comic Con. The second thing you should know about when you're going to a Comic Con is you should always bring get a brochure from the vendor stands or from online or whichever. Also get a map of the place where the Comic Con is going to be, so that way you know what kind of events is going to be held at the Comic Con, and you'll know when to go to that event, and you won't be like lost when you're going inside the place. What, like, that's where you need a map for the Comic Con itself, because if you don't know the place that the Comic Con is being held at, and you don't want to like be wandering around all day trying to figure out where this place is at. So you get a map and you look at the map and you see where this place where this event is going to be held at, and you should be able to get there very easily, so you wouldn't be wandering around the whole area trying to figure out where this place is at and where that place is at. But luckily for us, when I went to the Soda City Comic Con, you know, everything was on one floor. So, yeah, we didn't have to worry. Me and my sister didn't really have to worry about trying to figure out where this place is at most of the time, because everything was set up on one floor. So excuse me, so we just had to know like which places we wanted to go to and when to go there. So always have a brochure or map on you if you don't know the place that the Comic Con is going to be held at, and if you want to know which events you want to go to and how to get there. Um, Another thing you should know about with Comic Con is if you want the writer or the actor or whoever to sign your autographs, always bring like an autograph book or something with you. Like with me, I only had a little notepad that the writers could sign on, but I eventually ended up buying a poster or have them sign the comic books I bought. So just to get their autographs, because I feel like, you know, it's a lot more special to me if I get the actors or the writers and the artists signing the posters I got, rather than give out this notebook piece of paper and just have them sign it on there. So I was like, you know, let me get a poster or get a comic book and let them sign it in there, and you know, I could keep it in a special place. Excuse me. I could keep all that in a special place in my room, so you know it won't get messed up or whatever over the years. But yeah, always bring a comic book or bring something to have the authors or the actors or whoever sign your stuff if you want some autographs from the Comic Con. Um Also, another thing you should know is learn how to budget your money. Um when you go to the comic book swags station, like the place where they sell the comic book things like video games or buttons or comic books or whichever, make sure you have enough money on you, but also make sure you don't buy too many things from the comic swag thing. That was something I had to learn the hard way. Like, I went on, I'm a shopaholic and I will buy absolutely anything that's up there. So, I will admit I went a little crazy with the comic swag and I bought a lot of stuff from there. But yeah, make sure you have enough money when you go to the comic swag when you start buying stuff, because you don't want to run out of money when you go to the Comic Con. Find out you can't buy a comic book or whatever. You can't buy the things you want from a Comic Con because you don't have enough money to pay for the stuff there. But yeah, just budget your money wisely and don't buy too many things. Just make sure you have enough money to buy the things you really want, and just spend your money wisely. And then the last thing I want to talk about is just have fun. If you excuse me, if you are that type of person who just want to talk to the actors or the actresses or the writers and artists, then go ahead and talk to the writers and artists and learn more about them. And if you're the type of person who like to buy comic book stuff, go ahead and buy comic book stuff. If you're the type of person who likes to cosplay, go ahead and cosplay. Just have fun in a Comic Con and maybe take pictures or video tape the whole thing so you can show it to your friends or family. You can keep it on your computer to have as a special memento of when you went to the Comic Con for the first time. Just have fun. So those are some of my tips if you're going to a Comic Con for the first time. I hope these tips will help you out when you go to your first Comic Con. And please feel free to follow me on Twitter so I can keep you updated and new videos will post up. And also like my Facebook page, Ravius Blog's Best Comments. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. This is Ravius Blog, and I'll see you later.